So we're going to figure out how fast my 2000 Pursuit 3400 can actually go. This is a 25-year-old boat, and we just redid the entire hull side, and the engines are running better than they ever have. How fast do we think a 25-year-old sport fish can go? Let's find out. What's up, everybody? On today's video, we're going to figure out how fast this 25-year-old Pursuit 3400 Fisherman sport fish can go. There's been a lot of speculation about it. The engines are tuned up, everything's running great. My guess, 40 miles an hour. I think I said 45 at some point, and a lot of you guys corrected me on that. So here we are. Here is the 2000 Pursuit 3400 with a fresh hull side repair. She's looking good, she's running good. It's got mechanical Volvo TAMD 63P high performance inline 6 diesel engines. Those bad girls have been tuned up, oil changed, new filters, and are all mechanical. Mechanical fuel injection, inline 6 P pumps. Those actually went into construction equipment back in the day, but were also a great marine recreational diesel engine. 370 horsepower apiece, 740 horsepower total. And I think my top end RPM for those motors is 2800 or 2850. I've only ever had it up to 2500 RPMs. So let's get into it. Let's figure out how fast this Pursuit 3400 diesel can actually go in damn near perfect mechanical condition. As always, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. And let's get into it. So in all honesty, we're cruising this boat normally at about 27 knots. Pretty simple boat, all mechanical shifters, mechanical throttles. Does have an old Simrad autopilot. We got a crabber over here. But that said, you know, it's a little windy out here today. I don't know what or how that chop is gonna affect us. I need to adjust my autopilot course. I'm probably gonna put my flag away so it's not flapping like crazy in the wind. Yeah, I already got it. I've already got spray coming up and over the bow, so I'm gonna have to figure out a good direction or angle to ride. I'm probably gonna go out and then ride with the wind. So 27 knots gets me about 2450, 2500 RPM. We're going about 32 miles an hour at that speed. A better cruise for this boat is like 2300, 2350 is right when like the turbo whine kind of levels out and goes away. You'll hear it as we spool up. The turbos are really loud on this boat. I got some more sound deadening I need to do. to the engine room to actually alleviate that, because I'm literally sitting on top of these engines. There's one right there, and there's one right there. These are straight shafts right out the back of the boat. I'll throw up some footage of this boat when it's been hauled out. But all that said, pretty simple. Small keel down the middle. The hull tunnels out at the back a little bit to make room for the propellers, so fairly shallow draft. And then I'm gonna tab all the way down like I normally do to get up on plane. So I'll put my trim tabs all the way down, and then here are my throttles, here are my shifters. I'll slowly ease up on plane, and then level out and kind of get a baseline, and then go ahead and rip it and see what kind of speed we can record. I hate running a boat at wide open throttle. I know they can do it. I know it's healthy for the engines periodically. I just have this like internal, like it just pains me. You're dumping a lot of fuel. Again, mechanical diesels, so you know they're not as efficient as they could be, but it's just it pains me. It's a little hard on the engines. I obviously wouldn't want to run wide open throttle all the time. For those of you that aren't familiar with this boat, I've got my throttles over here, both my tachometers in the middle, rudder angle, and then individual data for each engine. So we're full of fuel, 400 psi trans pressure, 80 pounds of oil while we're running, voltage, and engine temperature. So it holds out right at about 165 degrees while we're running. Other than that, pretty simple. Steer the boat, hammer down, and let's go ahead and get on plane and head out there. Right at 1500s when the turbos light together. Get her ripping. Really wakes up at 2,000. You guys can hear those turbos screaming, and the exhaust pipes just get out of the water at that speed, so you can hear them actually pop up out of the water. The boat gets audibly a lot more noisy. You know, I got the windows open right now, but you know, I'm obviously having to shout. It's a noisy old diesel sport fish. I'm looking out for crab pots right now too, and I got a barge boat coming across me, but at 2,050 RPMs, I'm running at 20.9, almost 21 knots, and my trim tabs are all the way down right now. I'm going to leave them down for a little while until we get up to a faster speed. I'll go ahead and take the boat to my normal cruising speed. It's right there. You guys can kind of hear. Turbo noise kind of balances out. We're at 2350 RPM. And right at 25 knots. 25 and some change. I'm going to take a little bit of trim tab off. It is a little rough. It is a little choppy out here. So I'm gonna readjust and hit these waves at a different angle so we can actually cruise in smoother conditions. spouts, I made a hard turn. And now I'm running 2100 RPM at 21 knots. So it's about 24, 23 miles an hour or so. And just cruising through some of these waves. We got the sailboats out here racing. Single man sailboats racing. And I'm just kind of easing it into the harbor here. I'll go show you guys the exhaust out of the water. A lot of water. Yeah. So she moves a lot of water. Definitely acts like a big boat. And she rides proud. So the bow rides, you know, up at an angle a little bit. That's why you got to use some trim tab at slower speeds to get the bow down. And actually, this is perfect because I have another Tiara coming up similar to my boat driving by. I'll show you guys here. Go right by them. So that's that is like the same boat as mine, except the Tiara open style. So that's like a 3600, 3800 open style boat versus my Pursuit. Pretty cool to see, but that's about the run angle that these things sit at while they're cruising. And if you see me scouting around, it's because I'm looking for crab pots. So now we're just about to go over this guy's weight at 21 knots. Not bad. So definitely acts like a pretty big boat. I'm gonna cruise into the river here to get out of the wind, and then we'll open up the boat. Right now I'm at 2350 at 25 knots. Again, this is a really comfortable cruising speed for the boat, and the turbo noise drastically reduces the speed. So coming into the harbor is always tough. I got Navy boats to deal with. I got sailboats to deal with. So it's a big zigzag. So I hate it when it's congested and busy, but I mean, look, we're about to split up a naval boat here and a sailboat and go right in between them. There's the YP. Old wooden boat, old wooden Navy boat. It's pretty crazy. And then there's a catamaran sailboat cruising around. Nobody waits. Alright, we got a couple bridges up ahead to deal with. Again, you know, just kind of happens naturally, but right now I'm at 2250 and going against some current on the river. But this is much better conditions to run this test in. And we got some blue sky. That's about it. My goal is to get this sound down some more, and then upgrade the stereo so when I'm cruising like this, one, I'm not shouting, but two, can listen to the radio at a decent volume. Up. Everything's clear. Trim tabs are completely off. Let's go ahead and get into it. We're at 25.5 knots right now. Nothing left on the throttles. We're at 2850 RPM. Back off now. There we go. 31 knots. $28.50 RPM. And you know what? She felt pretty dang sturdy. Proud of you, girl. Nice job. So there you go. 31.3 knots for all you mile per hour people. 31.3 times 1.2, 37.5 miles an hour. You know what? I'll take it. I could probably get more speed out of her if I put some different props on the boat, but it's got plenty of torque and whatnot getting up on plane. It cruises at 30 miles an hour very comfortably, 2,500 RPM, and I get about 18 gallons an hour at cruise speed. So I will take it. Let's go check on the engines and see if they're angry. Pretty good? Vapor. Crankcase vapor, but other than that, everybody seems pretty good. Well, that's that. How fast can a 25-year-old Sportfish 36-foot diesel boat go with 740 horsepower? I I think I weigh about 16,000 pounds, maybe a little more. But there you go, 37, let's call it 38 miles an hour, and held together really well. I'm really happy with how it performed. But for all intents and purposes, we'll be sticking with a 30-mile-an-hour cruise. I really don't need to burn that much diesel fuel. I mean, I've got 350 gallons of fuel, but my tanks have not budged. I need to fix this gauge. I think that gauge is not working properly. Temperature stayed good. Transmission pressures are good. 1,340 hours and change on these motors. She's running like a top. All right, if you appreciate this content, like and subscribe to the channel. Boat Restoration by Ben. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, take it easy. So, a little extra bonus footage out here filming top speed video, and we got a little gale storm coming through. Look at this wind. I just put all my isinglass down because it sounds like it's gonna get sporty. That looks mean, and there's a huge wall of rain that way. So I'm not gonna run it out. It is supposed to last only a few minutes, but I'm gonna get inside because I don't like how I have the tallest things out here on the water right now. But the boat's off, we're just drifting. I got another boat over there. I got another boat over here. And there's the wall of rain that's coming. And this is why I love this boat. It is raining outside, and we are perfectly dry. Now it's coming down. I got a boat that just went behind me too. You might ask, you know, why aren't you running away from this storm? But I mean, there's no point, right? I'm not going to be faster than the storm, so I might as well wait it out, enjoy the scenery and sounds, and it's pretty nice actually. Oh, it is going to be beautiful when this is done. Absolutely beautiful. And just like that, it's done. Put this thing back up. Not bad. Not bad at all. There she goes that way. See? My buddy's good. I'm good. It's all good.